Well, hello there, my dear friends. Welcome back to the Scott Reed Project. So just a little quick video today. What we have here is a lovely rolled shoulder of English lamb, so no bones in it. The beauty with this is cooks evenly, great to slice, and of course shoulder of lamb. Need I say any more? So how do we get this from this? So as you can see then, this has been hanging in the fridge. So the legs were sold, so we're left with basically the shoulders, the loin, we got the breasts of lamb, and I'm going to set up the camera and show you how to create those lovely, compact, easy to cook, delicious boneless shoulders. Let's start with them. We're going to take off these breasts. Lovely, lovely lamb. Just going under the shoulder there. Get our meat saw. Cut them off. Now the way to judge where you cut the breast of lamb is, you can imagine that is your chop. So you eyeball it, what would be your tail of your chop, and then go just under the shoulder. And again, with the other end, just under the shoulder, eyeball in here, straight across. Wonderful. So to remove the shoulders, you want to go in between the 6th and the 7th rib. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, mark it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, mark it. Now you can go through the between the 5th and the 6th if you want, along the loin, but you will get a bit more of the blade bone left in the loin. So basically cut down. I like to snap it. I'll just put that over the block a minute. And then hoof your knife through, and you get a perfect cut then through the vertebrae, or the 6 punts as it's known in the trade. And that leaves us, like that, with our fours of lamb or shoulders of lamb. Take the band off. So the neck then, I'm going to take this off. If it was winter, I would slice that, saw through it, 4 rounds of neck of lamb. But as it's spring, going into barbecue season on the good days, we'll take the trim off, make burgers, make koftas, lamb mince, kebabs. Oh. So next, we are going to take these shoulders off the bone. This is the bone that runs down here. As you can see, there's the 2 halves, there's the eye. We're going to be going down here and down here, following the bone. First of all, we can mark it with these feather bones here, and then begin to just, with our knife up close, you'll be able to see now, just follow over the rib cage, over the neck bones, taking in that lovely lamb neck fillet there. We repeat with the other side. Don't know if you can see that here, but yeah, see my knife is tracing and the bend on the knife there. over those feather bones, and again over the neck. There we have 2 shoulders removed. Come back to those in a minute. So no waste in between each rib. Take off the trim. Again, lamb sausages, lamb burgers, lamb koftas, lamb mince. I mean, you've got to love shepherd's pie. So yeah, I will repeat with the other side. So we'll start on these shoulders then. So what we got is our shoulder incorporating our neck fillet, and we got a little front shank there. First thing I need to do is just square these off, take away that fat, blood meat. Remember, absolutely no waste. Lamb's too expensive to waste, but we don't do waste anyway. So take that off. Next, you can see here the neck fillet. This is a paddy whack, as in knick-knack paddy whack, give the dog a bone. You might have seen hear me speak about this in other videos, but that is the muscle that keeps the head up. So really, like a stretch Armstrong. Really tough. What I want to do now is literally a natural seam. Take off that neck fillet. Just help it along this end. Great cut of meat. You can do this fast, great in curries, casseroles. Just trim a bit of that fat off. Very popular cut. A high-end cut. It's just a wonderful piece of meat. I square it off because that's what I do. So we got our neck fillet. Beautiful. Then onto the main event, the shoulder. So this shank, if you can see, it's almost like a natural line. So go through and you'll come to the join. So once you've cut either side, you just basically snap it out like that, take it off. And what I'm going to do with this again, just trim off the meat. Very simple. Tip of the knife. Take it off the bone. Okie dokie. Now, square that off, take that off, that goes into the trim pile. Using the natural seam, as you can see there, I'm peeling it away. I should turn it round so you can see on the camera. And here we have the blade bone. So just like we have shoulder blade, that's that triangular shaped bone. So just skimming away the meat off the top until we expose it. It's starting to show there now. Just got a ball joint there. So just loosening it off, and just with the tip of my knife, you can see I'm just going under the wings of that blade bone. Make sure you get a nice clean cut there for when we get our hands in. Slowly pull it off. Loosen that off. take away that bit of blood meat. Next we want to tunnel bone, can't remember what this one is, ulna, radius, one of those. So tunnel boning just the tip of your knife. It's exactly what it says on the tin. Tunnel boning means we don't just slash across and take the bone out. We are tunneling in, nice and steady. Take your time. Once you learn the shape of the bones, it becomes a lot easier. We can stand that up till we find the shaft of the bone, and gently till it's completely loosened, as you can see there, spinning. So basically, yeah, tunnel boned out. Job is a good one. Trim that off, trim any of the excess fat. Yeah, beautiful that is. So now we fold that bit back where the blade bone was, skim that bit of fat off there. I'm going to tuck that in there to replicate where the bone was, and then just fold it over, manipulate it into shape, and get your really fancy string. Start there, nice and gentle, don't go too mad, just snap it down and work your way along. Now you could, with that bone out, shank, lay it in there, but because it's barbecue time, because the sun's come out, we like to use the shank in our burgers, our koftas, and you get a lot more money that way than if you were to sell it in the shoulder. It's all about a higher yield, profit, and all that jazz. But yeah, just going along. Love this string. Black, red and yellow. Tying it all the way up to the end. And as you can see, we made it into a nice cylinder. It was more fatty here, but we're just pushing it along till it's more uniform. And then one on the end, just like that. And as per, square off, get rid of the bits of string, and there you have it. One rolled shoulder of lamb. Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little video, that little masterclass of boning and rolling a shoulder of lamb. And if you've enjoyed this episode, please click the subscribe button down here, my friends. Also, check me out on my social media. I get up to all sorts with reels, little films, posts, la la la. Check me on my Instagram, my Facebook and my Twitter at the Scott Reed Project. And if you'd like to help the channel along, please do check out my Patreon page. But yeah, wonderful, wonderful English boneless lamb shoulders. Take care, my friends. I just got a few more to do now. All the best.